Good evening and welcome to Netzach Yisrael's daily Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. Tonight we're going to complete Siman Ayin, Dinei Tfilas Mariv, the halachas of davening Mariv, Avoid Hei Seifim. We're going to continue from Seif Gimel through Seif Hei. Seif Gimel. Misha Bala Beis HaKnesses L'Tfilas Arvis, one who came to Shul to daven Mariv, or Motzah Shad Tzibor Ein Din Nizbal Shmona Esrei. By the time he arrived late, it transpires that the congregation have stood to daven Shmona Esrei. Afilu Atayin Ein Elayla, even if it's not yet night. Elami Plag Mincha Lamala, but it's from Plag and onwards, time before Mariv, before Nach, when a person can daven Mariv. Mispalel Imoim Shmona Esrei, a person should daven Shmona Esrei with them. This is considered Tefillah B'Tzibor. The important part is to daven Shmona Esrei at the same time as the community. And then later on, when it's night, after Nach, he should say Kriya Shema together with the brachas before and after. And if he arrives not quite that late, but the congregation are in the middle of saying Shema and its brachas, and he has time to catch up a little bit, to say Shema with the brachas until Shema Yisrael La'ad. Bidalig Baruch Hashem La'olam, then he should say that. Yasakin, he should do so, but skip out Baruch Hashem La'olam, he should skip out the after Baruch, which in some communities they don't say anyway, like Eretz Yisrael. And if he does skip out Baruch Hashem La'olam, he shouldn't say it afterwards, after Shemona Esrei. If he's not yet daven mincha, but they're davening Mariv, it's after Plag. Then he should say Shemona Esrei, mincha Shemona Esrei, while everyone is saying Kriya Shema with the brachas. He should wait a little bit, at least the time it takes to walk 4 amos, which is a couple of seconds. And then immediately daven Shemona Esrei again with the community for Mariv. And then afterwards, when it's night, he should say Kriya Shema again with the brachas before and after. Seif Daled. Min Baruch Hashem La'olam Ad Yirinenu, the bracha after Shema Yisrael La'ad, or Baruch Hashem La'olam, with the concluding bracha Yirinenu. Yeflema b'yeshiva, you should say sitting down. There is a debate whether you should say it standing because it's akin to Shemona Esrei, or sitting to differentiate. And the Kitzur paskans, as most of us do, that one should say it while seated. One should not be mafsik, one should not make any interruptions from the very beginning, from when it starts Mariv with the Hurachim in the Ashkenaz until after Shemona Esrei. And that which the Chazan announces, reminding people to say Alav Yavin, Chodesh Chanukah, etc., or Talamatzar, that is not considered an interruption, Mishum Dehavet Tzarech HaTfilah, because it is a necessity for davening. Seif Hei. If it transpires that there's one person left in Shul davening Mariv at night, then his friend is obligated to remain in Shul until he's finished davening. So one shouldn't leave one person davening by himself at night, in order that he shouldn't become overly confused that he's the last one out. And this especially applies with a shul that's out of town. If this person who's still davening, the last one in shul, he started davening at a time where it's impossible to complete davening with the tzibor, so he started much later, then there's no obligation to wait for this individual, because he's made it very, very clear that he started davening with this in mind, with this knowledge that he wouldn't necessarily finish alongside with everyone else. And he's demonstrated that he's not scared, and therefore in such a scenario, when a person starts davening late, one is allowed to leave that person to stay by himself, lock up by himself. Thank you very much for watching.